On the surface, Daniel and Rebecca Sinclair had the kind of marriage people envied.
Married for 12 years, they lived in a suburban home in Austin, Texas, with 2 kids, a Labrador, and a carefully curated Instagram presence. Daniel, 41, was a respected architect. Rebecca, 38, was a freelance event planner, or so she claimed. In reality, her schedule allowed for extended absences, and as police would later uncover, her hours weren't being spent working.
Neighbors saw the couple as close-knit.
Rebecca brought cookies to community meetings. Daniel coached their son's soccer team.
But behind closed doors, the Sinclairs were drifting.
And by the time anyone noticed, Daniel was dead. On March 18, 2023, Daniel didn't show up for a major project meeting.
That was unusual. He was meticulous, never late.
His colleague called him, then Rebecca, who claimed he left early for work, as usual. But Daniel's car was still in the garage.
Police performed a wellness check. No sign of forced entry. No blood. No Daniel. Rebecca appeared concerned.
She posted tearful pleas on Facebook. "Please, if anyone has seen my husband, call me.
This is not like him." The community rallied.
Flyers were printed.
Search parties organized. But detectives weren't buying it. Something felt rehearsed.
On day 3 of the investigation, Daniel's colleague provided an unexpected clue. Daniel had confided that he believed Rebecca was cheating. He hadn't told his family, only a few close friends. He even joked darkly, "If I disappear one day, check her texts."
Investigators pulled Rebecca's phone records. One number appeared repeatedly under the name Maya, hundreds of texts, calls, all hours of the night. The number belonged not to Amaya, but to Travis Nolan, a 29-year-old personal trainer from San Antonio. He had no criminal record, but his social media told its own story: shirtless selfies, motivational quotes, and in one now-deleted caption, "Sometimes love is worth the chaos." Detectives brought Travis in for questioning.
He denied knowing Daniel. Said Rebecca told him her husband was abusive, controlling.
That they were technically separated. But when shown photos of Rebecca's recent posts, loving anniversary captions, family beach photos, his confidence faltered. Then came the slip-up. She said he was gonna move out soon, Travis said. That she needed help getting things ready. Getting what ready, the detective asked. Silence.
Police obtained a warrant and combed the Sinclair home again. This time, they brought cadaver dogs. In the crawl space beneath the deck, they found what appeared to be recently disturbed soil.
3 hours later, they unearthed a shallow grave.
Daniel's body was wrapped in a plastic painter's tarp, bound with duct tape.
Cause of death: blunt force trauma to the head.
He had been dead for approximately 4 days, killed the same morning Rebecca claimed he left for work. Crime scene investigators discovered blood spatter in the garage, faintly visible beneath a haphazard layer of bleach and paint. The murder weapon, a heavy dumbbell, was found in a trash bag inside the backyard shed.
Rebecca's initial statement fell apart under questioning.
She admitted to the affair but claimed Daniel attacked her when he found out. "I hit him in self-defense," she said. But the forensic evidence disagreed.
Daniel had been struck from behind twice, while standing still. No defensive wounds. No signs of struggle from Rebecca.
What's more, surveillance footage from a neighbor's Ring camera captured Travis entering the Sinclair home the night before Daniel's death and leaving 3 hours later, carrying a large duffel bag.
Police found texts between Travis and Rebecca. "It has to be tomorrow. He's getting suspicious. Are you sure? I don't want to mess this up. We do this right, we get the insurance. We get out of here. Together."
Investigators discovered a life insurance policy in Daniel's name worth $750,000, taken out just 2 months prior, with Rebecca as the sole beneficiary.
The trial of Rebecca Sinclair and Travis Nolan began in February 2024.
The prosecution painted a damning portrait, a calculated plan driven by greed, lust, and deception.
They introduced the insurance policy documents.
Over 300 text messages plotting Daniel's murder.
A search history including how to fake a break-in and how long does DNA last on metal. Rebecca's defense claimed she was manipulated by Travis. That she feared for her life and helped cover the crime out of desperation. Travis's defense? He said the plan was hers, he was just a pawn in her fantasy. In court, the prosecution revealed the most chilling detail: Rebecca texted Travis from the kitchen during the murder. The message read, "It's done. Help me clean." Both were found guilty. Rebecca Sinclair was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Travis Nolan received 35 years for second-degree murder and conspiracy. Daniel's family established the Daniel Sinclair Foundation, offering legal support and advocacy for families of domestic homicide victims. They spoke candidly to media outlets about the signs Daniel ignored, the emotional manipulation he endured. Their message was clear: emotional abuse can be just as dangerous as physical. On the outside, the Sinclair home was sold within 6 months. The new owners renovated the deck and tore down the shed. But for Fairhill residents, the memory lingers, a reminder that betrayal often wears a charming face. One of Daniel's final journal entries, discovered posthumously, read, "I'm trying. I want this to work. But some nights, when she looks at me, I feel like I'm a ghost in